So, maps. Maps are interesting and round. Okay, I'm getting straight into the point. Maps are really confusing. Maps apparently started when people from different places of the world started to illustrate the maps that didn't just look right. After looking at all of these, Gerardus Mercator, a known geographer and cartographer, decided to do a simple map on a rectangle with the continents arranged differently on the globe. He made it for politician Nicolas Perronat. This map is currently the only one that represents the Earth correctly. And I say it doubtfully because all of the maps, including the Mercator one, are kind of an idea. No person has ever got the right representation of a world map as of today. With this idea in mind, the idea of learning from a map that is known as being incorrect could be very usual and also dangerous at the same time. A short example. If someone learns the location of a country in an outdoors map, if you give them a Mercator or a Robinson map, they will get lost and confused. There are different types of geographical map projections in the world. At least here in Canada, we use the Mercator and Robinson to search and locate certain countries and provinces. Some of the ones that are different from the ones I mentioned are Cassini, Good, Homolocine, weird name, and Hillpix, and a big load of etc. At least here in the north, the other ones aren't really that important. The point is, due to the large amount of maps around the world, it can be difficult to search for a map to teach about, due to difference of language and culture. So, a required call of action for school and students is to search. Search for the history of the culture of the country they're in, and with that information, they could go ahead and channel it into a presentation about the chosen projection or bias, which can change the perspective of the world to a lot of children. Obviously, because most countries are normal, they only use the Mercator projection as a way to teach children about continents. But the other maps exist there for a reason. Maybe there are people that use it, but since they're not viable, they are simply just ignored. So yeah, before you search information for a certain type of map, you mainly need to do a proper research to get the information you want. And also to not get lost. Because, as I said, since maps are arranged differently outside of maps like we use here, it can be hard to search for a country or place if you're not familiar with other maps. Maps can be interesting if you want to be a cartographer, but also, since most cartographers limit some information to simplify the work they're doing, at some point it can be consequential to people that use handmade maps to search for info. Search, analyze, and use properly are things I recommend if you want to get into maps. So, yeah, that's about it. See ya.